Greetings, Dr. Srinivas Gokulnath. I am Sai Sushrita Samla, and this is Aditi Mishra from the Media Club of IIT BHU. We're extremely glad to have you on board today. Coming from the army background, what actually drove you to take up cycling professionally, and how did you decide that you want to take this path?
Cycle was always a means of freedom for me, and as a means of commute for sure in school and colleges. When I was in Bangalore doing my post-graduation in aerospace medicine, that is the time that I understood that how big this cycling sport is. Me finding the passion in ultra-cycling and pursuing it and wanted to excel in it is all because of the active, vibrant cycling community in Bangalore.
So, what is like the biggest challenges that you faced in your journey? Like, was it financially because you're a self-funded cyclist, or was it mentally, was it physically, or was it some pressure coming from the society?
Ultra cycling is a niche sport. Okay, so it has its own struggles, but the biggest challenge is dealing with my own thoughts, my own doubts, my own disbeliefs, my own lack of drive towards the desire.
Actually, in 2016, you couldn't make it to that race.
Yeah.
But you decided to come back again in 2017 and you made it. And became the first Indian, of course. Like the one of the greatest title. So, from where you got that motivation, like it must have been like very depressing after losing in 2016. So, what was your motivation?
Yeah, correct. I got your point. 2016, I was almost there. I was short of 700 kilometers. Just short of 700 kilometers out of the 5,000 kilometers. I was just short of 700 kilometers, but I had 27 hours. My mind started calculating. Okay, 27 hours, 700 kilometers. So every hour, how much should I do? Every half an hour, how much should I do? I was making myself things impossible for my thoughts were. I was unnecessarily worrying and making the whole situation more grim. My wife spontaneously, she said, he's going to come back and he's going to be the first Indian to do it. I was shocked with the way she responded, with the energy. I mean, I never understood that she wants me to be, her desire for me to be at the finish line so badly. So that is the time that we both decided that, okay, we are going to come back and work, So from then onwards, the journey was all about collaborating, knowing more about the sport, knowing more about, having more respect towards the race, getting in touch with people who have done this race before. So this learning curve, did take a super shape, and so 2016, that failure that happened, with the help of the family, with the help of, I would attribute it to many reasons, but this instance was very impactful at that particular point. I never understood that my family cares so much for my passion, or they want me to just finish it, So I understood that part. That was very special for me, and I attribute the success of 2017 for many things, but yes, my family did play a major role in this journey.
That was a great life lesson to all of us, that we should never give up on our dreams and keep pursuing it no matter what. And moving to the next question, everyone has that one person whom they look up to as a role model and inspiration. So who was it for you, and what have you learned from your role model?
I'm very audacious, in terms of role model, because I would say I am my own role model. I look up on myself in terms of, when I can do, I'll give you examples for why I think that way. For me, I am my inspiration. When I look at RAAM 2017, when I that's a life lesson for me. It says that, man, you can do this. You learnt all this. Use that. When you can do this, why not this in life?
What message would you like to give to the youth of this country, especially the youth right now, which is getting inclined more towards the academics, and they are neglecting sports?
Ask yourself, what is it that you're missing? Find your passion. Shatter your own limits. Be your own hero.
Thank you so much, sir, for such insightful advices, and I hope you enjoyed as much as we did. And we are extremely grateful to you for being so kind and warm, for making time for us. A big thanks once again.